Hey everybody, Josh Denny here, and welcome to our Wednesday evening training. Excited to share some great content with you this evening. If you're brand new, okay, maybe I'm on the wrong. Hello? I'm good. I already pressed start, man. Is it not working? Okay. Anyway, welcome everybody, guys. Josh Denny here, and we have an incredible training today. We're not going to go through a lot of content because this coming Sunday evening in our vision cast for Seacret, we're going to be doing a contact inviting with actually John Malott, and I'm excited about that. So I'm going to go through some of the preliminary information. For those of you that are brand new, I know we got a lot of people that have logged in from all over the world. So most of the stuff I'm going to be talking about is pertaining to North America, usually Canada and America itself. Obviously, Mexico is a part of some of the communication we're talking about. I know we've got people from Australia, Japan, South Korea, all over the world right now that are plugging in, and I appreciate that tremendously. However, what I'm going to be talking about is primarily America, but I believe you can kind of utilize the same strategy anywhere. Now, if you're brand new to this training program or platform, I want to be one of the first to welcome you. Hey, my love. I know your name. Okay, thank you. Sorry, my daughter's running in here. Actually, just to introduce yourself to me, for those of you that are new, I make my home in Paradise Valley with my amazing wife, Cindy. My daughters, Michelle, Joey, and Jocelyn. And I couldn't think of a better way to spend my life working from home. And I'm able to spend really the majority of my time around my family and with my family, and then do what I do for income, for shelter and food and all that kind of stuff. I'm able to fit that around my business. And I'm only able to do that because I decided early on that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be a business owner rather than work for someone else's business and have them dictate my time. Not that there's anything wrong with that for most people, but for me, I didn't want to do that. For me, I'd rather be involved in opportunity, be an entrepreneur, learn how to be self-sufficient so I could have a better lifestyle. And when I was 17 years old, I found myself in an opportunity presentation. I never heard anything about businesses like this. The only thing I heard was some people said, they were negative or they weren't legitimate. But I found out most of those people had no idea what they're even talking about. And it intrigued me when I heard the information, because for the first time in my life, I met people that said, your past doesn't have to equal your future. That if you decide today to become successful, if you draw a line in the sand and say, you know what, I want to change my life, I want to change the direction of where I'm going, that you can do that. And that there's coaches, there's mentors, there's books, there's tapes, there's programs that you can plug into and get access to information that can drastically change your life and change how things turn out for you. And for me, that was phenomenal. For me, I thought to myself, if that can really happen, if that can be real, then I want to go succeed. I want to go try it and give it all I got. Because I grew up in a humble home. My mom did the best she can. She worked 3 jobs growing up, and we barely got to see her. My brothers and I. It really forced me to want to be more. And unfortunately, as a kid, I made some stupid mistakes. I don't know if you can relate with me, but a lot of it was during high school, like not going. So unfortunately, I didn't graduate. I was one of those dropouts. And probably if your parents right now, you wanted your son or daughter to not hang out with me. I was not a good influence. I just got kind of down the wrong path. And this one thing changed my life. I got introduced to this concept of being able to be an entrepreneur and access to information. And an overnight success by any stretch of the imagination. It took years and years and years because I wouldn't listen. The hardest thing to change was my brain, the way I thought, and how I did what I did. I thought I knew everything. I was one of those people, I'm sure you met them, that, I know. Some start giving me some advice. I know. But I didn't know. But I thought I knew. I had this big ego and this small bank account. Actually, say small bank. I had no bank account. I didn't have anything in there. And it took me a long time before I was really disciplined enough to follow the system that they suggested. And I think a challenge was some of the stuff I heard seemed too simple. That wasn't easy, of course. There was work involved, but it seemed too simple. Like some of the information I'm going to share with you in a moment, it seemed too simple to win. I'm like, how can that be real? That can't be real. There's got to be more to this. And as a result, I tried it my way for years and it didn't work. And finally, one day I talked to a mentor of mine, and or at least he wasn't really a mentor of mine then. He was a very successful man. And I went to him, I said, look, I really want to win. And he said, just show up then. Show up and follow this program. Otherwise, don't waste my time. And I did. I showed up and I started following and applying the information. As simple as it seemed, as crazy as it seemed, I did it. And I did it. And I did it. And within a few years, my life was drastically changed. I was a financially independent person. Within a few years after that, I'd made my first $1 million. And my life was changed. Not because of my materialistic things and the income, because it changed up here. What changed in my life was here, because I've been wealthy. I've been a millionaire, and I've been, below zero. I've been broke, and most of you know it today and age because of credit. If you go broke, you don't go to zero. You go way beyond zero. You end up looking up at zero, going, "Man, I wish I was broke again at nothing." This last time, I had a lot of successes, built some businesses, and had success and failed. And when I saw Seacret, I was $1 million in debt, or just about $1 million, as a matter of fact. And I was desperately looking to change things quickly. I knew I needed to make a lot of income to get out of that debt fast. I learned the hard way that, at least in California, it costs money to claim bankruptcy. It was a couple $1,000 bucks, and I didn't have it. And so rather than doing that and complaining and worrying, I just went to work. I put my head down. I got involved in Seacret, which I believe is the finest opportunity anywhere in the world today, and just went and did what I'm about to share with you. And within a few years, I was earning an incredible fortune, back into the millions. And I don't say that to brag, because I don't think that's cool. I don't like people who brag or boast. I say that only to say, look, if I can do it, I know you can. I'm not better than anybody. In fact, anyone who's achieving extraordinary success, anyone who's making millions or doing great, they're not better than you either. They simply have a different way of thinking, and they are probably doing more activity in that capacity. That's it. Most of the time, it's just thinking differently, activity and time. That's the difference between people having extraordinary success and those that are not. And because I kind of been up and down a few times, I already knew that. I had the faith, and I was willing to do it. That's all it was. The willingness. There's 3 things I think anybody needs to succeed. One is a burning desire. You got to have something in your heart that is propelling you, that's pushing you towards your purpose in life, whatever that is for you. It's something that says, you know what, you were born for greatness. You weren't born to be a slave for somebody else. You weren't born to work for someone else. You weren't born to just kind of exist in this world, but you were born to achieve something amazing. You have that seed of greatness in you. In fact, all of us do. As kids, none of us say, when I get older, I'm going to be in debt. I'm going to work for somebody else that doesn't appreciate me. I'm not going to have enough time to spend with my family. And it's going to be awesome. There's nobody that says that. We all, as children, dream big, and we believe, we're going to go do something awesome. And you have that seed in you. The difference is, as we get older, we start to see information. We start to listen to other people that say, you can't do that. It's not going to happen for you. And unfortunately, for most of us, we start buying into that garbage. We buy into that nonsense. And it's reinforced by those that are around us. We don't see too many people succeeding. We don't get around those circles. But today, with the information age in full swing, you can't escape it. You can look on YouTube. You can Google it, the TED Talks. There's too many examples, rather, of people very similar to you that have gone out there and achieved extraordinary success. And if they can do it, you can do it. And the only reason I share my story is because I know if I can do it, you can do it too. And with Seacret, why I chose this company and why so many people are flocking from all around the world to create synergy with this corporation to build it. They can build something for them. You got a company that's got world-class products that have already proven to sell in high-end retail in almost 1,000 retail locations in 40 countries around the world. And they're taking that product line and they're shifting and moving into the relationship marketing space. You and I know consumption's changed. We know it. this little baby, right? Our mobile devices have changed the way you and I consume products, the way we interact with retail, the way we interact with each other has changed. And the people who are positioning themselves in front of this trend, are getting wealthy. Relationship marketing, which is simply marketing from word to mouth, person to person. Where as a company, I can take a product directly from a manufacturer to the end user at a significantly less price point because I can eliminate retail. I can eliminate the extra costs in retail, the extra costs in real estate and liabilities and all these other factors in advertising that go along with adding price to a particular product before it gets to you and me, the consumer. And again, they've already proven these products to sell over $1 billion worth. And by eliminating all that stuff I talked about, those middle people, for example, taking the product from manufacturer through you and me, relationships to the consumer, we can save our consumer up to 50% and even sometimes 60% off the retail value. Again, that we've already proven we can sell it at that. It's already been sold over $1 billion. And because of this new platform, we save our consumers an unbelievable amount of money. The other thing we're able to do with that savings is pay people like you and I for acquiring the customer. How did we acquire the customer? Well, we're a friend, of course. We share it with someone. They say, hey, okay, I like it. You should try it. And if you shared it with me, you said, here, Josh, check this out. I get the product. I go, okay. Maybe it's this, I don't know what I do with this, the shaving balm here. And, I get like a lot of the razor rash here. And I put the shaving balm on and it's a miracle. It does so much great stuff for me. I like it. I like the way it feels, I like the way it smells. I get compliments on it. Well, now I'm a customer. Not because you sold me, because you shared a product that you believed had value for you, shared it with me. Now I became a customer. Maybe my wife loved this product and she became a customer. Again, not because you sold us, because it made sense. We tried it, we used it. You're our friend, you recommended it, we bought it. You don't have to inventory the stuff. We go to a website, yours, we buy, company ships us the product, and they ship you the money. Because why? Well, it only makes sense. You are the reason that the company has new revenue, a new customer. So the company says, thank you. Please do it again. And they're going to pay you a first-time customer between 20 to 25% of the dollar on the first-time order. And then as I run out of this product, and I like it, guess what I'm going to do? That's right. I'm going to buy it again. I'm going to keep buying it. In fact, every time I buy this or any product through Seacret, you're going to get a residual income. You're going to get a percentage of the volume of the product month in, month out, week in, day in, day out. However often I buy the product, you're going to get paid every time I do. That's a residual income. And so that's what we're doing here. That's why I believe this is the finest opportunity anywhere in the world, because we've already got a proven global brand with a global footprint that's proven to sell at twice the price that you and I can bring to market at half or more off and be able to share in the profits. It is unbelievable. Now, how do we do that? That's what tonight's training is about. Again, this Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard, 10 p.m. Eastern at basicagenttraining.com. Again, basicagenttraining.com. You want to register for the webinar there. That's our secret vision cast. We have the #1 earner in all of North America. In fact, almost all over the world except for the one guy in Korea. #1, almost $2 million in income last year alone is going to be training on contact inviting. So he's got the format, he's got all the stuff. I'm tonight going to share with you the preliminaries. Okay, how do you do it? How do you contact and invite? I'm almost 38 years old. I've been doing this almost 20 years. In fact, in June it'll be 20 years, right? So 1995, June of 95 is when I first got started in this profession. And for me, we didn't have the text messaging. We didn't have all that kind of stuff. I would contact someone and invite them. I would call them over the phone or show up at their house. And I still believe today that's the best way to do it. The concept anywhere in the world is make a list of everyone that you know. Again, don't try to recruit them. Don't think in your brain, I need to get these people into my business so I can advance or I can make money. No. Your job isn't to do that. Your job is simply to share the good news, share the information, to help them start their business, to help them accomplish their goals. Do you notice the difference in philosophy? Very different. My job isn't to go hunt people and recruit them and get them into my business. Like I go try to throw a sack over them, throw them over my shoulder and run back to the company and dump them out and say, I got one, get this guy in the deal. No one wants to be, bamboozled, hoodwinked. No one wants to be tricked. No one wants to be sold. None of us. But we all want to buy. We all want a better quality of life. And if we truly see a way to do it, we'll do it. So we make a list of the people that we love and care about, not to sell them, but to simply share the information. And how do we do it? We sit down with them. We show them the products are demonstratable. We have a 5-in-5 program. We have a video on how to do that. Okay, sit down with them, show them the product, share the story. Be excited about it. Get them in front of other people. Find out what's important to them. Show them how this company can help them get there with our program. That's it. Very simple way to do it. But contact and inviting is typically, Ben, you make your list, you call them up and say, hey, Josh, look, I don't have a lot of time. I'm running out the door. I got to get back to work, but I was thinking about you. And when can we get together? I need about 15 minutes of your time. I need to show you something amazing. May or may not be interested at all, but when can I see you? When today can I see you? And they'll say, well, what is it? Look, I can't wait to show you. I got to show you. When can I stop by and see you? And I book an appointment. Now, for a lot of people, that's hard to do for whatever reason. That was hard for me in the beginning. Now it's easy because I'm used to doing it and I'm okay about it. But today, text messaging, social apps like WhatsApp or Line, okay, even Facebook messaging. These things are now a mainstream communication form for most of us. And what we want to learn to do is maybe contact and invite through that. Simple text message to me is like, hey, Josh, do me a favor, check this video out and get back to me. And you copy the link to our Vimeo video that's in the back office there under exposure or training and tools. And at the bottom row, you got exposure videos. You can pull that up, click on it, share the URL, and paste that into your phone. Okay, paste that into a text message and send it as a personal message. Say, hey, Joe, it's Josh, man. Do me a favor, bro. Check this link out. Okay, it's a 4-minute video, and send them the 4-minute product video. All right, and most people, I think the percentage is like 94% of all text messages are opened and read. So they read it. You can see it. Typically, if you have an iPhone like me, you can see the little dots. They opened it up, or maybe they send a read receipt. They watched it, or they saw it, and then call them up. Say, man, did you get a chance to see that video? No? All right, call me back as soon as you do. Click. Or maybe just a text message. Hey, did you get a chance to see it? No, please do. And you can send it through messaging, okay, or through Facebook. Okay, they see it, they ask any more questions. Man, look, I got another video. Send them the condensed opportunity video. Okay, send them another video. Have them see it. And then as soon as they start to have some interest, put them on the phone with someone on your support team to help you talk about it, to help you share it. But contacting and inviting is simple. It's the most simple thing to do. It's just we get so caught up in our head. What are they going to think about us? Oh, no, they're not going to like it. They're going to think I'm a weirdo. All these crazy thoughts that run through our head that have nothing to do with anything. The best thing in contacting and inviting is to realize it's not about you. It's not. It's about them. It's about who they are and what they want. You don't know what's inside my heart, what's inside my head, what I'm going through in my life. Maybe I'm hungry for an opportunity. I've been praying for one, but people are too scared to share it with me. And you come across, you say, Josh, take a look at this. And I see it, and man, I'm the guy. I go, man, I get this. Tell me more. And I pop, and go, look, I'm new. I don't know anything. I'm just getting started with this. Man, I'll tell you what, let me introduce you to my support team. Let me introduce you to these people. It's like a community. These guys are building a wealthy community. I was at this conference just a little while ago, and I saw these people that become multi-millionaires. And I don't know how it all works. All I know is if they can do what I can do, and I'm going. I'm going to make it happen. I don't know, but I'll introduce you. And introducing you, get yourself out of the way. Contacting and inviting isn't about you recruiting people. It's about you getting information in front of somebody. And look, you can do it with social media. You can do it with text messaging. Text messaging is vital, and it comes direct. Don't do a blast together. Do it one by one. Send it to people, okay? Let them see it. Contact and invite them. If you know them real well, maybe just say, hey, look, I need to see you for coffee tomorrow. Is it okay? Can we get together for coffee? Can we meet at Starbucks? Can we meet at Joe's Coffee Shack or whatever the heck it is somewhere? Most people, yeah, sure. What time? 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock, I'll see you. And then show up and just be normal. Dress how you normally dress. Talk with them. Interact. Ask them how they've been. What's going on? How you doing? Guess what they're going to do next? Well, they're probably going to say, well, how you doing? What you doing? You go, dude, brother or sister, whatever. Listen, I found the most amazing thing in the world. I just got to show you. Just check this out. Bingo, bring out the product, show them the nail buffer. Goes, isn't that crazy? It's the craziest thing. Dude, check this out. Show them the peeling gel. You know, do a little demonstration, have them do the side by side. They can see it. They're going to go, whoa, that's how everybody does it. Okay, they say, wow, show them the M4, the magnetic mud mask, put it in the back of the hand, bam, show it to them. They go, man, these guys are, man, I don't know what's going on. All I know is there's people making millions with this. These guys just shifted their strategy from retail around the world into the new social media platform. Unbelievable. People are making a fortune. And just don't say anything. Wait for them to talk. And they're going to say probably, well, how? What's going on? I'm just getting started with this whole thing. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. But man, I'm working with some amazing people. Hold on a second. Don't ask permission. Just say, hold on a second, and call one of your support team people. Say, hey man, I'm sitting here with with my friend Josh. You know, he's asking some questions about what's going on at Seacret. I showed him some of the products. Hey, hold on a second. You know, Josh, this is Jesse McPherson. Jesse, this is Josh. Bam. I put on speaker and I just sit there and listen and stare at the phone. And I wait. And they're going to talk back and forth and share. Now, some of you say, what if I don't have a support team? You have a support team. You have someone up in your upline that's going to help you. Okay. Look, if anything, call me up. You have someone like that, send me a text message. I'll help you. Okay. It won't take long, and you start to build a group, and then you use the people within your group. I use people within the organization far more than I use my support team, pretty much because I only have one person in my support team, which is my sponsor, Tim. Other than that, you know, and he's busy. So you can utilize people. That's why also showing up, being on the community, getting into the Facebook groups, get to know each other, be workout partners with each other. Look, you can find a support team if you want to. Again, it doesn't have to be someone in your upline. That was rare for me to ever have anyone in my upline helping me. Okay? You get it from the network, from the people with you that are working with you. Again, you can find that connecting to your Facebook group. If you haven't already, connect in, plug in, like us on Facebook. We'll help you. We'll work with you. Send me a message on Facebook. Okay, Joshua Den, you got it. You're on my website right now. Send me information. I'll help you if no one else will. Okay, but you're gonna have someone in your support team. Worst case scenario, no one you can get a hold of, show them another video. Show them the videos. Show them the platform. Invite them to one of these webinars. I do this every single week. Now again, we're typically supposed to have a 6 p.m. Business briefing orientation webinar. We're gonna do that every week moving forward. We had to change the links. We had some issues. My fault for sure, and I apologize about that. It won't reoccur, but we're going to do a new link. It's going to be joshuadenny.com/briefing. Again, that will be emailed out if it hasn't been already, joshuadenny.com/briefing. That's going to go out every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be doing, at least for the next month or so, I'm going to be doing a webinar. One of these that is a orientation to Seacret, talking about who we are, what we're doing, where we're going, and how they can participate, complete with compensation, what they can expect to earn by doing what they do, what it takes to get started, which package should they get involved with. That's all going to be in a 30-minute to 35-minute orientation every single week. So you have that as a resource, okay? Every Sunday, we have a vision cast. Every Wednesday, we have a new training. So there's a lot of platforms and other support mechanisms you can use in the absence of someone that's going to support you personally. And then once you get into the community, you'll meet enough people that will help you for sure. Okay, but contact inviting is just that simple. Now here's the key. Here's the key, and here's where most people fail. You gotta do it a lot. I'd say 2 a day. 1 to 3 a day, depending how busy you are, but at least 2. Do at least 2, 5 days a week. You don't have to do 7 days a week. 2 people you're gonna contact and invite to share the opportunity with. And now every day you're gonna start to compound this. I always say there's 2 reasons people typically fail in this business. Okay, Seacret that is, because we're an impeccable opportunity at the most amazing time ever. The first reason is someone doesn't do enough work over a long enough period of time to see the fruit. Okay, it typically takes 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 months of consistent activity to see something really grow. And you say, well, that's a long time. No, it's not. That's like nature, okay? You know, you plant an apple seed today, you're probably not gonna see much for a couple weeks. Then after that, you're probably not gonna see any fruit for a couple years. That's nature, it's life, it's what it is. In any business, most businesses, you're gonna work your tail off for 5 years, maybe at the end of that 5 years to see a profit, to see growth. It's business, folks. You're in a business. This is not a job, it's a business. When I got that through my thick skull, my life changed. I said, okay, I get it now. I'm willing to do it and do it long enough to see it pay off. Because when you plant a seed in the ground, maybe you don't see it shooting out, but what's going underneath the surface or underneath the soil, right? Roots. Roots are growing, aren't they? They're growing an intricate root system. Now, the bigger the business or the bigger the tree, the stronger the root system has to be before something shoots out, okay? And if you've ever seen one of those pictures of an oak tree, you know, and you can kind of see the ground here, and you can see the root system, what it looks like underneath. Usually the root system's way bigger than the structure on top and the tree itself, okay? That's what's happening for a lot of us. We got to change our mind. We got to focus on that. We got to do the activity. So most people, the reason why most people fail is they don't give it enough time, long enough. Consistent, steady activity. And if you're plugging into this, you're going to learn that. You're going to learn how that is and what that looks like and how you can do it. The second reason people start to not really get to where they want to go 100% is they will do it for the period of time and they'll shoot up. All right. And in this business, it gets delusional. It really does. And you start making 10, 15, 20, 30, 50,000 a month, more money than most people have ever made or you've ever made in your life. It's easy to go, oh, I made it, and check out and get into management mode. And the income, like any business, if you take your foot off the gas, it's going to plateau. It's going to go down a little bit and probably stay there. Typically goes down about, maybe 40% or so. And then it'll typically kind of grow a little bit more, as any business does, but we check out. Okay, if you want to get the big money, the trick is, and I'm only talking to a couple of you right now, is to power through when you're making 20, 30, 40 grand a month and you're making big money, to not take the eye off the prize and stay focused and just push the pedal down. And you can get to extraordinary, ridiculous type of income. Okay, you really can. The opportunity is here. Again, I don't know how hard you're going to work. I obviously can't promise anything because I don't know what you're going to do. In any business, there's no guarantee. But what I can tell, just like in life, you plant seeds, I can't guarantee you a harvest. There may be a hailstorm that comes along and beats that thing to the dirt. I don't know. All I know is if you plant enough seed and you stay consistent, you will have a harvest. That is the certainty. That is life. And what that looks like in this business is contacting and inviting, being consistent with that, contacting every person you possibly can, sitting down with them, showing them the information. And this Sunday, you're going to learn this texting system that is really helping a lot of people succeed at an amazing rate. It's the new generation. It's the new way to do it. You're going to have an actual format and little template of what to do and how to do it. So that's kind of exciting. But again, no matter what you have the best script. You have the template. If you don't go do the work, nothing's going to happen, obviously. You're not going to have the success. You're not going to see the results. So the important thing is you can't mess this thing up bad enough to fail unless you quit. So my suggestion is don't wait for the best. Don't wait for Sunday. Go out there and contact people now. Have the philosophy that, listen, it's not about you. It's about them. And you're going to show them. And you're not going to try to be an expert, try to be something you're not. Be honest. Go out there and just show them, look, I just found something amazing. I want to show it to you. I don't care if you do it. But I know you know people. I know you know people that if they saw this or they saw this opportunity, they'd be excited. So let me show you. Show them the opportunity. Show them the products. Introduce them to the videos. Introduce them to some of your support team. Get them on these webinars and watch what happens. And then don't do it just with one. Again, some people, they get their 10 friends and they talk to their 10 friends and their 10 friends say no for whatever reason. And then they just keep going back to these 10 friends over and over and over. And after a few weeks, a few months, they say, hey, you know what? It doesn't work. I've talked to everybody I know, all 10 of them, and they all said no, so it doesn't work. Not true. That's like doing 10 push-ups and saying, well, I didn't get buff. That doesn't make any sense at all, does it? No, of course not. Look, it's the number of repetitions. It's the number of seeds that you plant. Don't worry about it. But all those 10 people you showed it to, guarantee you, all 10 of them know 10 people you don't know. They all do. That's 100. Go try to talk to them. Go, look, I don't care you don't do it. Who do you know? Who can I go talk to? Who can I show this to? I know you know people. I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going to convince them. I'm not going to make them feel weird. I just want to show them. Okay? So anyway, thank you, Tracy Zimmer. Tracy Zimmer, by the way, you are one of my favorite human beings on God's earth. I want you to know that. I love you, and congratulations on the diamond trip. Can't wait to see you in Israel. Look, and I know a lot of people are on here right now. I appreciate and I respect you taking the time to better yourself to learn, okay? And we're going to keep doing these webinars. We're going to keep giving you valuable content each and every week. My goal is to be just 30 minutes. So this is all the time we have. This evening, I will stay and answer a few questions, but I have a huge bunch of guests that came from out of town unexpected, so I want to respect their time. You know me, I love answering questions and doing all that stuff. If you inbox me, Facebook messages, obviously I won't be able to get back, well, not obviously, but I won't be able to get back to you as soon as possible, like I can on these webinars, but I will get back to you. And don't hesitate to hit me a couple times. Unfortunately, I have that condition where I'm all over the place, and I don't take medication for it because I like who I am. They call me ADHD, whatever. I like my personality, but just so you know, I get a little spastic and sometimes a little disorganized. That's just me. But I give you full permission to beat me up, send it to me as many times. You're not bugging me. It's my job to serve you. It's my mission to care about who you are and share with you what I know about this business. And you are worth every ounce of it. So if you've sent me a message and I haven't responded, forgive me. I'm a man. I make lots of mistakes, but I give you full permission to just stay on me until you get me. Okay. So with that, it's been an honor and privilege to serve you this evening. I look forward to seeing you on the Vision Cast this Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard, 10 p.m. Eastern at basicagenttraining.com. I am going to officially close this webinar out, and I'm going to go log in and get some questions. If you have questions, just go ahead and type them in there. In the box, put your name in there. You see this. Like us on Facebook if you haven't already so you can get information. I'm about to start my first ever Facebook group, which I'm excited about because I don't want to continue to smash my own social site. So I'm going to create a secret site, Facebook group that you can join, and we'll have interaction. I'll be on it all the time. Be on the lookout for that. They'll probably be up in the next few days. And I will send some posts on that. And I look forward to interacting with you on a personal basis moving forward. So let me go into this. Oh, there we go. I'm going to log in here because I typically do it ahead of time, but this time I didn't. What is this? Okay, that's not it. Jason, if you're watching, buddy, can you send me the password again? And I'll put it in a special folder this time. Or I can do it here. Maybe I got it here. Thanks for your patience, by the way, guys. For some reason, my password never stays here. And I want it to. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're getting it, guys. Thank you for your patience again. Let's see here. All right. Okay, here it is. Again, I'm not going to be able to do too many of these as I typically do. I apologize about that. Fortunately. Oh, wow, we got quite an audience tonight. Oh, a lot of you on here. I'm always honored. Really appreciative as well. All right. Is this not working? No. Okay. Hey, Flynn family. Love you all. Greg, Rosina, the Flynn clan. Love you all. Okay. Erica says, after the 4-minute video, do you go right into business? 3-way call before they shortly after the before or shortly after short demo rather than spa party or demo to get them interested in products first? Now, Erica, it may depend. After the 4-minute video, I want them to watch the opportunity video. Okay. But at any time, it never hurts you to introduce them to someone else. It's social proof. So after the product video, try to get them to go to the other video to see it. If there's hesitation, they don't want to do it, just go, you know what, I don't. The best thing to do when you're beginning and starting and saying, look, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I'm doing this. I'm excited about this. But hold on a second. I'm working with some experts. You know what's happening. Hold on. And I'll call them, okay? And let them talk to them. And maybe that person can send them to the other video, okay? So third party is always the best. Let's see. Some people can't see. I apologize about that. Erica says, what if people don't respond to text? So they do some immediate think I don't want to buy anything and put up a block. I don't want to buy anything, put up a block. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Some immediately think that they don't want to buy anything and they put up a block, like they're like, oh, I'm not doing it. Like that's more in your head than you think it is. That's rare. Okay. Most people don't do that to friends. Okay. You're a friend. You didn't say anything. You send them a text message. Hey, watch this video. They watched it. It doesn't even ask them to buy anything. So that first video is not like a sales pitch. It's gonna create curiosity. Well, what's this all about? Okay. Well, look, you got to see this, and then send them the next video. But I promise you, that's more in your head than it's more of a fear of, oh, I don't know what they're gonna think about me. You don't care what they think. It's not about you. You're caring what they think about you, and you don't know what they think. And then we do it. I mean, I did it. Believe me, I beat myself up about this. But it's fear is like smoke. Once you walk through it, you realize it's not real. Have you ever heard this acronym? Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. Okay. Are non-agents welcome to attend the Sunday meeting? Absolutely. Look, any of the stuff I do is open to anybody. Look, if you and I encourage it too. You know, look at what you're doing before you get started. See who we are. See what we're doing. And if you like it, if it jives with you, if you feel some synergy, partner with us. Guys, there's a tremendous opportunity for you. You know, this isn't something we're trying to sell you into something. We don't want to just get you in. We want to partner with you. We want to show you how this vehicle can help you achieve your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. And as a group, as we start to do this, we create a synergy and we create this energy. This is real. It's not some BS. It's not some sales pitch. Okay, we have a vehicle called Seacret. And this vehicle is a viable vehicle to help us accomplish our financial goals and help us create an association of positive people going in a positive direction. And the more you're around that, the more you'll realize that you know, no matter what, that we have a real end goal, which is genuinely to help you win. Why? Because if you win, we win, and we win together. And again, you can hear this all day, but until you witness it, it's hard to believe that. So I encourage you. You know, you're not an agent. Show up to everything. See how it works. Let's see. You said you're going to have a 35-minute orientation type webinar. What night's that going to be on? Sean, hey Sean, Wednesdays, every Wednesday. We were supposed to do it today. My apologies. It's my fault that technology wasn't right, and I had some challenges with the timing. But moving forward, every Wednesday, at least for the next month or so, I'm going to be doing a webinar at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern on this same channel, joshuadenny.com/briefing. BREIFING, I think. Anyway, the links can be emailed to you as long as you're registered on my mailing list. Erica, I like you, Erica. Lots of questions here. Would you contact and invite cold market the same way? Texting, call, email. Many don't respond. Do I keep trying? Like, everyone's on my list until they either die or they say yes. That's the end of story. You're building relationships. So I'm not going to bug someone, make them feel weird. Okay? You try different things if they're not responding. Cold market, guys, in a cold market, build a relationship. Find out who they are. Find out what's important to them. Make them a warm market. And then, see, here's the thing. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you've heard that before, but that's true. Care about others. Don't just try to recruit them into your business. Find out what's important to them. Okay, and then show them Seacret. And in showing them Seacret, they will see a way they can use Seacret as a vehicle to help them accomplish what's important to them. Kevin Bright, hey buddy, I know I owe you a phone call. I love you, buddy. Thank you for your information. Appreciate that and your kind comments. Only 10 push-ups, I can do that. I don't know if that's Curtis, but if it is, I love you. Let's see, Mark. Love the texting. This really helps new people that are shy and afraid to talk to people. Absolutely. How about a poke in the eye? Rick and Jen Rule here. The Rule family. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate working with you and good seeing you at the movement. I don't know if a poke in the eye would work. Gene McConnell, I appreciate your time as well. Thanks for being here. Mick from Canada, much love to you as well. Hey, Mom, love you too. Let's see, Sarah from Ontario. I've just hung up asking someone for coffee I haven't seen in a long time. Yes, I want to catch up, but could they think it's just to sell them? How do I get over that? Look, again, that's just in your head, all right? It's just in your head. Again, I promise you, sit down with coffee, talk to them, find out what's going on in their life, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to ask you what's going on in your life and just go, my goodness, this is the coolest thing's going on. Let me show you. Don't try to sell them. Don't sell them. Just show them. Be excited. And they ask you questions. Go, I don't know, let me introduce you. Be a tour guide. It's not your job to sell people. It's not your job to convince them. It's your job just to show them, be excited, and let them know you're doing it. And if they know people that are interested in opportunity, if they know people that are excited about taking care of their skin and paying the best value possible for the highest quality products in the world, if you know anyone like that, let me know. You're my friend. Okay? That's how I would do it. Thank you, David. I appreciate you so much as well. I appreciate your comments. All right, guys. I'm going to refresh this one more time, and I got to go. I promised them I'd be out there in a few minutes. So, oh, my goodness. We still have a lot more. Miguel, thank you, buddy. Love you too. Rick and Jane Rule. Let's see. If they're looking for a job, I like to tell people to interview us. Would they like to join our team? Not the other way around. They have full control. Oh, that's nice. That's good. So have people interview you. That's a great tip, Rick and Jane. Say, hey, look, why don't you interview us and see if you'd like to get started with us, work with us. Great, great idea. Josh, on YouTube, you had a couple of videos with no sound. Will that get fixed? I know I'm asking an unrelated question. I don't know. Send me the links to those so I can figure that out, okay? Because I don't know what videos you're talking about. Thanks for letting me know that. New agent, still trying to get the hang of being a secret agent. I love the products. Where do I go for the videos to send them to friends? Jessica Marino from Texas. Hey, Jessica. In your back office, you have a login and an ID, a password or whatnot, secretdirect.com, log in. Once you're logged in, you'll see us on the other side of your screen, or probably this side of the screen, you'll see a lot of different little links. And one of them's, I think, business tools or whatnot. Click on it, you'll see exposure videos. Once you see exposure videos, click on that, and you'll see where you can share these videos, okay? I appreciate the kind comments. What's the strategy? When I have 15 to 20 personal recruits, what then's my strategy to grow this large organization? What do I do next? How long do I have to keep doing the S4S system? You do the S4S with everybody, everyone that comes in, and it starts to replicate, okay? That's all. You just do it with everybody, everyone who gets started through that program until you have enough people doing it on their own, okay, and it's just moving away from you. I know that's kind of a simple answer, but it's the truth, and I don't know how long you'll have to do it. I worked hard for 2 solid years, and now I don't really have to work anymore if I don't want to, but I love it, so I do. So it's just, it depends on also how much income you want. Do you want, 100 grand a year? Do you want $1 million a year? Do you want 2 million, 5 million? I don't know, and I don't believe those numbers are overstated. They're genuine numbers. So it just depends on what you want and putting a game plan together to get there. Okay. I'm Chai, one of my girlfriends, an event planner, and doing very well. How should I approach her? Oh, that's a great question. Compliment her. Say, whatever her name is, say it's Mary. Mary, I've always admired you. You're doing incredible event planning. I respect you. I'm just getting into business myself, if that's true. For the first time, I admire you and I respect your opinion. Can I show you what I'm doing? Because with your event planning mind and your entrepreneurial spirit and your success, I think you can give me some great insight. Simple. And then go show her all the products and show her all the videos and show her everything and then ask her, who do you know that's looking to do well and who's looking for this? If you're looking for opportunity, I know with your mind, you probably know all sorts of successful people that when they saw this, they'd get it. Introduce her to some other people. I bet you she'll say to herself, man, I can do this. And she'll do it. Not always, but most of the time. Okay, guys, I think that's all the questions we have for the time being. You know me, I'd love to stay on and answer as many as possible. Unfortunately, I told these people to go. So Anyway, make sure you ask questions on the next webinar, Sunday night. I'll be there to answer them for you and help you out. God bless you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your time. Good night.